you have to have a certain set of balls to walk in and make your first feature film and go, I'm going to make this kind of picture in a language I probably don't speak.
Two languages.
Mandarin and Cantonese, and properly used as well.
Yeah. On paper, that sounds insane. Yeah. Let's go make a movie in Mandarin and Cantonese in China. That's crazy. And that sounded really exciting to me. You know, because it was part of the story. It was the story that I wanted to tell. Yeah. And ultimately, making movies is making movies. I've made films in a few countries, and it's the same thing. You know, you have the actors, you have the camera, the costumes, production design. The infrastructure is very similar, and I found it to be true in mainland China and Hong Kong. Ultimately, you know, the biggest difference is just what you're eating for lunch. You know?
I know,
it's like...
I know guys who've made films there, and maybe you didn't have this experience, but making a film in China, you had to deal with the government. There was censorship, and there was all these other issues. Did you have to go through that process?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. They don't have a ratings system in mainland China, so the idea is that films have to be able to be seen by all ages. So, you know, there's no PG-13 or R or anything like that. And then there's content. Obviously, you know, the censorship has content issues. For my story, listen to me, like a director. My story, it's not my story, it's our story. I had to take down some of the violence. Yeah. So I had one sequence where the lead punched someone in the head 11 times. So we made it 5.
And that's enough.
And that was okay. It got the story across.
People, we're so weird, aren't we, people? You can hit them 5.
Yeah.
11 is gratuitous.
That's gratuitous, too much. And then another one was 32, and that went to 17. And then the one that was interesting, because, you know, people say, well, what are the challenges, you know, with say, the language? Yeah. To me, that was an opportunity. It's always about communication. And as long as that was okay. And so in terms of SARFT and the review of the picture, they didn't want to have, in the film I had, there's underground fighting. So they didn't want underground fighting in mainland China, in the capital of China. Yeah. So in Beijing, there's no underground fighting. And there's no corrupt police officers. So, which is true in Canada as well.
Right.
And so we had to go to Hong Kong. Yeah. Because it's okay in Hong Kong.
Because the British had it.
Yeah, because the British had it. Corrupt. And you know that in Canada as well.
Right.
But that opened up the story. You know, for me, I took that event, and so now the film takes place in Beijing and Hong Kong, and that opened up the world. So for me, that wasn't like a bad experience.
And it is easy, and sometimes it's an easy trap for Westerners to fall into. We become smug about what, China doesn't let get on the air, but North America has the exact same issues. It's just different.